In Western society, the planet Saturn is considered in Western astrology to be a planet of hard work. We have to put the effort and the dedication and wear yourself out, basically. And it's interesting because when you hear about Saturn in Vedic tradition, it's the planet that does nothing. It is the planet that lets go. It is the planet of ending. So this is where you end something. You know, the end of a workday, the letting go of a project, or the finishing of something. And Saturn, if I try to combine the two things, I can see Saturn as the day where you definitely take your time to yourself and you have a good balance between expansion and contraction. And so to do a hard work, to accomplish something of great significance, think about the mountain climber, right? Mountain is the Capricorn thing, a Saturn ruled sign that rules mountains. It's not something you do in a day, and you rest a lot along the journey. So you rest and absorb, and your body gets stronger and stronger. And sometimes you even go a bit down the hill to go up again. And that's a Saturn work. It's a work that you take the time to absorb and you learn with all your body. And if you have Saturn in the 9th, I have Saturn in the 9th whole sign, and I've definitely experienced learning comes way more deep when I learn with my whole body. So you might want to try this approach with Saturn in your life. Is not coming to ruin your life. It's not where you have to stress or wear yourself out. It's where you learn a very precise skill of having good balance of expansion and contraction. And you learn it to the core. You learn it with your entire being. And you're absorbed and observing the process, knowing that Saturn is not there to give you, it is not there to give you death in the sense of tragedy or sorrow. It is there to give you a good ending. And to have a good end, you have to have a good road. And to have a good road, you have to do things sometimes over and over again until you do them in flow. You do them in joy, in happiness. You don't go, it won't let you climb up the mountain and reaching the top and thinking, oh my God, what a terrible journey that was. Or, oh my God, so tired. Oh, okay, I've reached the top, what now? It's going to make you feel accomplished. And that is achieved by learning to absorb and observe, by practicing mindfulness and mindlessness, or Hu Dao, by having good balance of expansion and contraction, by learning and experiencing with your whole body what the skill that you're called in to do, the mountain that you're called in to climb. Because wherever you have Saturn, you're called in to climb a mountain, and it's not going to allow for you to achieve without fulfillment. It's going to take away everything that's not truly successful. And it's going to give you everything you need if you listen, if you ask, if you take the time. And it's going to absolve you of all your frustrations along the path of least resistance, because Saturn is the path of least resistance. So if you have resistance to Saturn, it could be you have a drive and you want things right now, and you don't get it right now. But Saturn will find a way to show you to look around with your body. So it will show you how to absolve your worries. If you feel worries, it's not a Saturn thing. It's because we're not told that climbing a mountain is actually easy. You just have to go about it in the right technique, and you learn how to live life along the way, how to observe, how to nourish yourself, how to celebrate every new step along the way, how to gather joy at what you've learned, and how to see that, you know, the world is beautiful from every height. And when you get to that top, you're feeling at ease. You're feeling that that's so wonderful. And that's the Saturn journey. It gives you a finish line where you can look at your life just like this white wall, because that's what you see in the end. Look at this white screen. That's your end game. Your end game is to look at this white screen. And I'm going to tell a story in another video about a demonstration I was in where I wore a white blanket and we were like bodies. And I looked at the white and I was like, oh, that's what people actually see when they die, which they do. That's what people who had NDE report to have seen, is the white light. This is the white light. Look at it. Saturn gives you a good ending, a happy ending, where you look at your life and you say, that's such a well accomplished, fulfilled, happy life that I've lived. And I'm happy to move on to the light. I'm happy and it's time. And it's not a sad thing to go. That's Saturn's job. It's your job, it's you in the creation. Create the life that would feel peaceful to die at the end.